So in this video today I will talk about my favorite festival and I will give an example that how can we deliver a speech on a stage and if we don't have any preparation about it, so how can? So basically you have to give your own idea that what do you think about it. Firstly you have to choose any very famous festival of your community. Like I am a Hindu, so I have choose Diwali as my favorite festival, so I will deliver here a speech on my favorite festival Diwali. So you have to give your own idea, your own information, that what do you think about this festival. You don't have to copy any other person's statement or any speech, because when you will deliver, so if you will know and you will just try to speak that thing is in your mind, so you will easy to remember and recall that all type things, and you don't have a need to just memorize to any other person's statement or any speech. So let's get started. So I think every person know why did we celebrate Diwali and what is the real motive of it. But also I want to give our outlook about it, that why did we celebrate Diwali and in which month and what is the reason. So basically we celebrate Diwali in the month of Kartik because on this day Lord Ram had come back to Ayodhya after killing Ravan and after fulfill his 14-year exile. Then the people of Ayodhya, they had decorated Ayodhya by the lamp and by the light, and they had welcomed to the Ram by the singing and dancing. So from that day to this day, we always celebrate one day of every year as a Diwali. So, what is the real motto of the celebration? There is the real motto that Lord Ram was the symbol of goodness, and he got victory on the evilness. And and Ravan was the symbol of the evilness. So this is the real. On this day, good thing had got victory on the bad thing. So this is the real motto. But now, if I will talk about the present scenario, so people didn't think about it. People have a lots of bad activity, a lots of bad habit. They are not good person. They always feel jealous with each and every person, although he has a lots of friend, but although he feel jealous with his relative, with his brother, with his competitive partner. Every person did this thing. So how can we say that we are the follower of the Ram and we are the right person for celebrating it? So I think it's not good. There is also other reason that we celebrate Diwali and we decorated our houses. That is on the day of Diwali, if we decorate our houses and if we will clean our society and our home, so the Lord Lakshmi will enter. It's like tradition way people say this thing. So Lord Lakshmi will enter in in our houses, and if once Lord Lakshmi will come in our house, then the we will become very rich and we will be always get support by the financial by the Lord Lakshmi. It's like a tradition way people say this thing. So I think this is the real motto for the present time. Why did people celebrate it? So this is the real one. And so you tell me, if there is a two person who is a rich and who is a poor, and a rich person didn't have good heart and he have a lots of money, but also he is thinking, if I will decorate my house, then the Lord Lakshmi will come and Lord Lakshmi will support me. And a poor person, he didn't have good money, but he has a good heart, and although he didn't decorate his house in a good way, but I think Lord Lakshmi will come in that poor person house. This is the real thing. But now day by day our mentality is changing. We are thinking that anyhow we have to show our house in a good way, because when we will celebrate our house, so people will just started to admire us and admire our house, that what is the fabulous house, what is the fabulous decoration of house. So for the showing our just power, our financial power, and we want appreciation by our society's person, so we did this thing. I think this is the real motto. So you tell me, a greedy person and a poor person, who is the good? I think you will be knowing it very well. And there is also a reason. On the day of the Diwali, in the old time, we were using the lamp that was made by human, and we were using that lamp, and we were using also mustard oil for the burning that lamp, and so that was also good, because then when we were using this thing, so the mustard oil's burning point was giving very good gas, and that gas was just killing to the harmful insect that were in the spreading in the environment. That was a very good thing. But now day by day we are thinking we have to decorate our houses by the Chinese light and lamp, and we are doing this thing. Why? Because we want to show our house in a good way. So this is the real mentality of the person. You just think about only one thing. If you will buy a man-made lamp and you will use the mustard oil, so there is two benefit, there is two good work you will do. First is one, you will give your contribution for the saving our environment, because when you will do this thing, then you will have to buy also mustard oil. And when you will use mustard oil, so the I think our environment will get good positive approach, I think. And there is also one positive work you will do. When you will buy the human made lamp, so you will give the money to that person, so that person who is unable to celebrate Diwali, obviously he didn't have money for the celebrating, so he's selling his lamp, and he had made this thing, now he's selling, so he will get the money, so he will be also celebrate Diwali with his family. So it's also good work. So these both good work you can do this thing. But we didn't focus on this thing. We just think we have to buy the candle and buy the Chinese lamp and light, and we can just show our house as a unique way. So I think it's not good thing. And there is also we do very bad activities on the day of Diwali, like we gambling on the day of Diwali. We just think it's a tradition. You tell me, there is any festival? I think it's not good tradition for each and every festival. In other festival, I didn't see like these bad activities. But I think we should follow the role model of the Ram as our role model. But I think role model Ram is a very good person. So how can we gambling on the day of Diwali? I think it's a very bad custom. We should just abandon this custom. And there is also thing we used like when there is a Diwali, then we burst fireworks and we crackers. You tell me it's good or not, because when we use fireworks and when we burst, so there is two works happen, there is two outcome happen. First one is that when we are going to burn, so there is no any chance that on the time of burning we will get the safety or not, because when that firework will be burst, so the particle of that firework can become on our body, and if that will be happen, so our that body's part can be disabled, and we can burn also, there can be happen any accident. But we didn't think about it. And there is also happen one more thing, and it's happen obviously it's happen in a hidden way, but we didn't think when we burst the fireworks, so the particle of the fireworks is spreaded in the whole environment, and that is not good for our environment. Day by day we are just spoiling our environment, we are not thinking about it in a good way. So I think if we are not giving any contribution for the saving our environment, so at least we should not try to spoil our environment. At least we should think about it, because if we will think what we will think, I think we can do this thing. But although we are not thinking, here we are seeing outcome about the our doing bad activities, because in the old time when the people were then people were alive,